Alright guys, it's Frank here with another game between Nina and SolidZ. SolidZ is our Celestial player, Nina of course, the Van GG player. Providing the best body block known to man. Look at how many resources are being floated by SolidZ here, just waiting to build that collection array. Wasn't able to because this cheeky little pup was getting in the way. So delaying that collection array is going to slow down that celestial economy even more, which has just got to be painful for SolidZ, because really SolidZ's gameplay right now is like, all right, minute 20 in, and like his options are like, okay, I can watch my structures build, I can watch my morph core build out of my arc ship, and that's about it. There's really not much else that SolidZ can do at this point in the game. Okay, we see another dog coming out. I wonder if we're going to see another Nina masked dog. No, we've got a fast hangar bay coming on. Okay, so yeah, she went for a quick tier 2. We've got a hangar bay coming online. Oh, and she used a solar habitat to boost her command post, or excuse me, her central command. All right, so now it's 2 doggies going for the collection array, but it's surged, so I think it recovers a little bit quicker. Okay, no, the surge just increases regen for prisms apparently, which does make sense, but it doesn't matter because SolidZ is still on green energy, so his buildings will be regenerating just fine. All right. First collection array is done, and we're going to have an Argent here pretty soon. But 1 Argent versus 3 dogs is not a matchup I would want as the Celestial player. You've got to be building something else. Starforge, okay. I would almost want a Guardian Nexus for some Kree. There we go. Okay. So Sovwatch plus an Argent is going to be a winning combination. Whoa, triple veteran Hornet coming by to just mow down these prisms. No, didn't get the kill assurance on that last prism. That's unfortunate. But this the triple vet Hornet is going to be able to do a lot of damage and take quite a bit more punishment than you'd normally expect. But not getting 2 prisms. Got 1 prism, that's fine, but getting that second one would have been so much better. Here it comes back. Oh no, but now Nina's making Nina's got the vectors out. Vectors having pretty long range. No, it's gonna be I think if this vector would have blinked forward, could have gotten that kill. And they start with blink. And killing off 1 vector would have been great. These dogs are continuing to be annoying on that array. But every time that they're not attacking the array, there we go. Oh, takes out the triple veteran Hornet. Nice grab, nice grab. And now the vectors and the vectors and Argents need to come over here and start working on the dog. Now the Sovwatch goes down. No, the array goes down. Those take so long to build, and they are not cheap either. So that's quite a setback for SolidZ. Solid, by the way, floating so much Luminite. He's got to hold down the, build a bunch of creation chambers, or hold down the Argent button or something. That's a lot. 1,500 is quite a lot of Luminite to be floating here. Nina finally going for expansion. Maybe, possibly starting to creep around a little bit. We'll see. The surprise has been spoiled though. We know SolidZ knows that it's going to be a lot of Hornets coming out quickly. So I think once the vector production ramps up, there we go. There's more creation chain. A little more of everything, honestly. Yeah, it's just vector after vector after vector that's going to be coming out to defend against these Hornets. So Nina knows that the vectors do a really good job against lightly armored air units, which the Hornets are. But we don't see a tech switch yet. We don't see anything coming out of the barracks. I think she's just doubling down on Hornets, but she's got to know that the Hornets are not going to do great against these vectors. Especially if they try to, like, I don't know. I see Nina getting a lot, like, trying to maximize her value out of these, out of the Hornets and trying to like micro them away once they get low on health. But the Vectors make that a much more dangerous proposition with their ability to blink forward and kind of get the last hit. That's what happened with that Veteran C3 Hornet earlier. Interesting. It's also interesting that we don't see any static D yet. But then again, the link nodes are so low on health, like they're a bit squishy, so I don't know that it would do much good. We are going to see a couple more barracks coming on down, so maybe it's a switch into bio? I can't imagine that she's going to be using them to make medtechs. She's already not using the tier 2 to make medtechs, but Hornet with Nanoswarm, a couple Hornets with Nanoswarm in the flock would be really good. Here I am missing the fight. One Hornet does go down, and I think that was a power bank that went down as well. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. All right, Nina's going for camps with her Hornets, which I think is really all that she can do with them. She could come over here and harass a little bit. Maybe there's only a single Vector. It's hard to see around that this beefy arc station. It's a beefy boy. Oh, she's gonna try and do some sneakiness. No, she didn't fly over the cliff enough. No. Rest in Pepsi. What a shame. Okay, a couple of Bobs over here going for the third. I guess they're just going around. There we go. Third starts up, and we're seeing Dog. So, Dog Hornet. Interesting. Yeah, I think the Horn Dog composition was more popular in... Man, what was that? That was before 0.2.0. It was a while ago. The Horn Dog composition hasn't been popular for a little bit, I think. But it looks like Nina's showing that it's still viable. There we go. Getting those resource camps is absolutely indispensable. The longer you have them, the better it gets. Because it's something that you're forcing your opponent to be like, look, you know where you can get. Oh wow, it shields up on this on the very far forward Hornet. It looks like there's some Vectors that are still trying to attack it. A couple of prisms going down. There we go. Take out that Hornet. Or take out that Vector. There we go. One listener going down. Oh yeah, jump on the Saber. Oh, this so much eco going down. Nina goes for a mass return to base, and that was pretty good damage for what she lost. I still think she could have taken out the. I still think she could have taken out this strike node, and then continued the attack and taken out a bunch of the Sabers, because the Sabers are good. And I don't think she's got the ground force to fend this off, honestly. She doesn't have any exos. She doesn't have any. I mean, anything. Like, what do you do to counter these Vectors? Like, you're not gonna surround them with dogs. They'll just blink out. Oh, she doesn't have. You know what it would be? It would be either Hedgehogs or Vulcans, I think. But she doesn't have any mech bays out. This poor little Bob is gonna finish off the barracks right before they go down. Another barracks. It is. Should be answered, honestly. All right, so many Sabers. They're getting surrounded, but they're getting great connections on the dogs. There's a couple of Vectors out still. Okay, these Hornets can start working on the Argents so they can attack the Sabers with impunity. And it looks like all the Argents do go down. Now it's just a bunch of Hornets facing off against all these Sabers for free. Sabers got to get damage where they can before they all go down, but go down they will. And that's it. That's all of SolidZ's army getting cleaned up by Nina's Horn Dog composition at home. Good hold. I want to say it was what? A barracks? 1.5 barracks that went down? Which is a shame. Because now SolidZ's spent all of his money. And he doesn't have a third array yet. Yeah, no third array. He's just on 2 arrays. Took all kinds of eco damage with these, with those prisms going down. And now what is he going to do? I don't think he's got anything that can defend an attack if Nina decides to go across the map with all of her Hornets. So he's gotta sprint into making. Okay, there's vectors. We don't see anything coming out of the Ascension Matrix yet. Well, I mean, and if we did, it's already done. Let's see here. No, we don't see the upgrade for the Saber. Do we see recall for the? I want to say no recall for the Vector either, and no upgrades for the Argent. What is this? What is this for? What is this Ascension Matrix for? Is this for? I don't know. I don't know what it's meant to be there for. It seems like it's a little far back to be used for the surge buff. But here comes here come all the Hornets with the. You can almost hear the Riders Valkyrie song as they're cresting that cliff. But they decide they don't want to take all that damage. They return to base. The lone Hornet comes forward and it's like, you know what? Don't worry about it, guys. I got this. Totally not a rally that was not meant to be there. And yeah, Gina's just gonna go back home. Okay, SolidZ crossing the map once again. Kind of behind in supply enough. He's behind in supply enough that it's going to be significant. All right, there's the vision camp. Here we go. Okay, now we see the upgrade for the. Now we see the Saber upgrade and the Hornet or the Vector upgrade. I don't know why I keep calling them Hornets. Dorito. This is the Dorito upgrade. Alright, you gotta move him in a little bit closer though. There you go. I'm just gonna respond with so many dogs, but the trouble with dogs is that, like, you don't get the DPS density that you want. Now, they are gonna be really good against these Vectors, maybe, if they can get, like, the good surrounds on them, but they can't. Like, they're just gonna go. They're going to try and get a concave on the front line here, but the front, like, being in a line is exactly how you want the dogs to line up if you're a Celestial player. You want them to get all in a line so they can all, so they can take maximum DPS from the Sabers. Their weird little AoE. The Hornets are trying to rip through as many of these Doritos as they can, and they do get through quite a few of them. I don't know if these Argents are going to be enough to hold off these Hornets. No, they're not. We finally see a couple of medtechs here. I think they're going to be used. Oh, Sky Mines. Good use of Sky Mines. Good connections. Good connections on the sides, and they're ultra slow now. And they do get taken out. I think they got System Shocked as well. Yeah, System Shock and a couple of defensive Nano Swarms. Heal Swarms. I'm just gonna call them heal swarms from now on. Okay, Nina again attacking from this, attacking from the east. So many, alright, going for the strike note. It is charged, but I don't think that's gonna matter. There's completely surrounded by dogs. It goes down super quickly. And now, yeah, SolidZ's down to 40 supply versus Nina's 141. 42, and we might be seeing GG here pretty soon. No, the medtechs are just so far away. Taking that bonus damage from the Saber, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, SolidZ loses his Arc Station. He's going to lose his side too. And now here's the beginning of the end. There it is. There's GG. Well played. Good job, guys. GG's. Thanks for the replay.